Hello everyone, welcome to my bathroom. It's a bit echoey in here, but we're gonna roll with it. So welcome to my current skincare routine. When I say current, it's because my skincare routine is not the same all year around. It changes here and there. This will probably stay pretty much the same during winter, but I'll add some other products to make sure that everything is balanced. And I feel like skincare is all about balance. You really need to know your skin type, the differences between being dry or combination or being dehydrated, which is something that not everyone knows, and they think, oh, maybe I have too much sebum and oils coming through, so I need to block everything, when in reality what you're doing is depriving your skin of what it needs, and it's trying to compensate that. So yeah, the first one, knowing your skin type. Second thing is knowing what you want to achieve with the skincare routine. Maybe you know your skin type, you know how to control your oil, but you have some scarring, you want to try and get rid of it as much as you can. Third one, and I cannot stress enough, and I feel like I'm going to repeat myself over and over again while I'm making this video, is knowing what kind of ingredients work with the things that you want to achieve. Because once you know that, it's going to be easier to you to build a whole routine special for you. With that being said, I always like to say my skin type and what I want to achieve, all the things that I've told you before, so you can have an idea and know if this video is what you're looking for. I have combination skin. I get oily around my T-zone, but I get real dry patches all over here, especially during winter, which is why I told you that I will have to add more, but a step at a time. I guess I'm gonna do a whole playlist with skincare videos, because this is going to be my current skincare routine, but this is the night time, and at night I have two different skincare routines. The one that I'm gonna do today is something I do for like daily basis, but then I have these 2-3 days of the week when I use products that are very strong, and I cannot use them every single day because I would get very sensitive. So yeah, let's start. I have a little bit of makeup. I'm going to start with my micellar water. I've talked about this one a lot. It will be either this one, which is the Primark Charcoal Cleanse and Detox Water. I'm gonna use this one because this mascara is waterproof and I need something pretty strong. But if not, if I'm not using that one, I would use the Bioderma micellar water. This is for sensitive skin. This one is really good too. What I like to do is I'll put a honey pad like so, and I press. I'm being very gentle, especially when it comes to the eye area. It removes pretty much everything. So good. I featured this one in my last favorites video because it's so good, and I also love to use this one to clean my beauty blender. I do one eye with one side of the pad, and then I'll do this with the other side. I like to do this very lightly. I don't want to press too much because this product is pretty strong and it removes everything. Okay, now for cleanser, I've been using this for a very long time. It's the best thing. I'm using this Jaja or Jaja Sensitive Skin Creamy Wash Gel for face and body. This was €4.20. This is great because it's for sensitive skin, so it is a gel formula that foams a little bit, and I love it because I have combination skin, but it can get very red. I get some redness around here, especially when I use this micellar water because it's very strong. I wouldn't say I have sensitive skin, but I'm kind of in the middle. 0% parents, soap and silicones, which is great. Yeah, it's something very inexpensive but very good to use, and you don't really need it unless you have very acne prone skin. I don't feel like you need to like spend too much money on cleansers. If you are lucky and you don't have very problematic skin, you can use something like this. Put some water in it, and something I learned very recently is to foam your cleanser before you apply, because apparently if you put it on your face and you start rubbing it and trying to make it foam on your skin, it's something that you need to avoid. So I can gently press it on my face. Need to pat very gently. Now it's time for my toner. I've been using the Pixie one. I showed you in my favorites video too, but now I've been working my way up to this one, which is a toner that I can only use at night due to possibilities of sunburn and sensitivity. The ordinary lactic acid in 10%. This is a soft daily exfoliator without having to rub my face with a brush, which sometimes can be a bit irritating and not so good when it comes to elasticity. You can use this one applying directly to your face and then pressing it, but I like to use this one in a cotton pad so I can get rid of all the residue from the towel that I just used. And again, gently, very gently swiping all over my face. This is a daily exfoliator, but it has hyaluronic acid. It also has another ingredient that it's focused on restoring the hydration of the skin. I will use this one every day at night time, minus the days that I use the 10-minute facial exfoliating. 10 minutes exfoliating facial. This is what I'll do the days that I don't use this one. But this comes with using alpha lipoic acid and some other things that I do for a more in-depth skincare routine. I want to fight in scars and wrinkles and all those things, which by the way I have a video with the 2 explained routines, but I don't know if, because once I uploaded that video I feel like it can be a bit confusing. But once I've toned my face, the next step for me is the essence. This is a very Korean step and you don't really need to use this one because I've toned before, but I like to use this one. This is the quarterly concentrated brightening essence. It's for all skin types, for brightness and to get rid of all the like summer freckles and dark spots caused by the sun. So when I said before, it's very important to know about ingredients to be successful. This one has glycolic acid, which is the same thing that appears in the Pixie Glow Tonic toner, and that helps you brighten your skin. So because I've already used this one to tone, I wouldn't really need to use this one. But what I've learned recently is that to help your skin absorb all the products that you put on it, it needs to be a bit wet. So this helps with that wetness. Helps your skin to be ready for serum and moisturizer and essential oils if that's your case. What I like to do is I'll put some palm of my hand. You can layer this one, no problem. And you press it on your face. This one smells like grapes a bit because it's the Pinot Latte has grapes in it. I've read somewhere that some Korean girls put 7 layers of essence, but I feel like that's wasting too much product. Like once you've layered that one, you're good to go. Now next step would be serum. I'm gonna use this by Estée Lauder. I love this step so much. It's the Advanced Night Repair. If you're thinking about splurging between a serum and a moisturizer, I would say go for the serum because moisturizers balance the moisture of your skin, but this is pure ingredients. This is what makes a difference when it comes to skincare. This one is focused on repairing your skin and making it like renewing it. You have to use 2 to 3 drops. So what I like to do, because I don't want to waste any product because this is expensive, I'll put it, this 3 drops. Again, very gentle. I get a bit red when I apply products, but it will go away in a second. Now for moisturizer, which is my current favorite step, I'm using the Origins Ginseng Oil-Free Energy Boosting Gel Moisturizer. It smells so good. I'll put like this. You don't really need that much. And you put it all over your face. You can also do the same technique that I did with the cleanser. You can do it with all the products, but with this one I want to have enough moisture everywhere, like especially around here. Always down your neck. Now for my last step, I'm gonna use this eye cream. Is the Leaf Eye Aqua Bomb. I'll apply it right here and concentrated here, which is where I'm gonna get all my lines, because smiling is overrated. So yeah, this was my skincare routine. I'm ready for bed. I'm gonna go now. I hope you guys enjoyed and it was helpful. If you want to know more about something in particular, you have the comment section below, and I'm also going to leave my Instagram around here so you can go and talk to me, and I'll be super happy to help you with anything. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.